If you're down, you can't get up.
Yeah, you can't get up.
I don't get it. I don't even get the ideology.
Where am I going, man? I'm fucking
No, my
stuck.
point
You
is.
don't want Berkey to stay.
Oh.
I'll stay here.
You definitely don't want Berkey to stay.
Charles Barkley, right?
My point is, when you're down significantly, what you're gonna leave now?
No.
Like when you're down?
I don't
Makes
have,
no sense,
It makes
right?
zero sense.
I don't have that distance.
What
Wait,
the fuck?
especially in a plus EV scenario. Or when you're
I mean,
3,000
what?
big blind.
She's just cold.
How are you gonna get out of that?
Oh, he's in big blinds deep.
See, the
Gotta
thing,
get down the slope.
the thing with buying in for 300 is you need to be able to reload for 300 as well.
Really?
Yeah,
That's the
that's
difficult.
true, but he can, right?
No.
You can just go, Garrett,
whatever.
you just go $1 million and say, fuck it.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of poker strategy talk at the table, but I don't mind this conversation.
I mean, he's right. You gotta reload for
I'm
that.
fixing to play a big
So
one.
if it's like,
I bought him for 20 grand. I'm ready to reload for 20
And
grand.
oh my God,
Well, let's go.
just in time,
maybe not. I don't know.
Eric picks up Cowboys,
Let's
and
do it.
Berkey's got Jack 4 off, and he's going for the bounty. The bounty is still on.
This was too much fun. Right?
Right.
This dude,
Right.
you're back.
And
like, it's a big
Eric just
deal.
called, so Berkey has the betting
donkey's
lead, and he's
playing
not going
like
to give up.
Jesus. I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
He bet
Had
7K,
everything. And a
and
leather
Mad
jacket.
Genius is just going to milk him with the call. He's played it perfectly. The turn comes a 4, and Berkey now makes bottom pair. I wonder if this will make him slow down. He's got to know the 4 is not good, and he does check.
There's a good Valentine's Day.
And Mad Genius is sitting there with
I go
Cowboys.
sleep on Berkey's couch afterwards.
Talks a little shit
My
and
wife,
bets
like, she went to go play
15K.
cards instead of spending the day with
So
me.
you better come home with more money than what you came with.
Right?
Because I'm going home with negative.
Sorry, babe. Didn't get your gift. They took it all at the poker table.
And Berkey doesn't look done with this. It's not just the Jack 4, it's that he's got the additional bounty on if he can win this hand somehow. But he's in bad shape. And the river is an ace. And Berkey might want to bluff at this. It's a really good river for him to bluff, even though it doesn't make sense. It just hits him, and the specific hand that Hicks has, it's going to be tough for him. Berkey looks like he wants to do something. And there it is!
Fuck.
The all-in.
How much is it?
63.9.
It doesn't make any sense. And Mad Genius is he's not just folded. He's got kings. He's assessing the situation. What would Berkey do this with? The alarm bells are going off for the Mad Genius. The open shove on the river from Berkey.
All right.
And Mad Genius skulls!
Oh my
And he's going to win a $180,000 pot from Berkey.
God.
And he didn't even think for more than a minute there.
Shit!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And gets the celebration pound from the accountant.
That was a Jack 4 off.
What about the Jack 4 game?
Somebody folded, I think. You had like...
Somebody trapped me, actually. They had ace-king. I wasn't expecting.
Phil
No, but one of the hands,
doesn't seem too
somebody
tilted,
they folded
but
a better hand to you.
I don't know. After last night's session, I'm wondering if he's going to start
you
steaming
mean
soon, or
free
if he's going to
No,
play cool.
no, you have
Maybe
like
maybe needs to lose another one to really
you had
get
a
set
really
off.
good reputation
Oh yeah, it
by
could
them
be
for having
classic
made
Phil
hands,
Hellmuth
so
if he loses
somebody
another
folded
big
out
one.
the best hand to you. I
He
don't
did
remember which
do
hand
the
specifically.
"you should have given me $100,000 last time." That
bad
whole
start.
speech,
Wow,
which
yeah,
is
I think
just
I think I
vintage
like-
Phil. If you've ever
you
watched
made
the
an
edited
entire
work that's
highlight
been done
reel.
on him.
I like
Second half.
I was playing like kind of tight, and then they thought that I was like really snug, and then
It
they
doesn't
just,
seem to work that
they
way.
just-
We're running hot in the beginning, and yeah,
what happened?
timing matters.
I'm going to be snap calling Al all night, so it's a shame.
I won't be bluffing you, Phil.
Yeah, Al's just laying out a strategy. He's looking for
just get-
value.
I'm just gonna get there. Yeah,
No,
I'm a river
I'm
expert.
going to have you drawing dead in a big pot.
I'm a river expert.
Really interesting flop. Everybody gets hit here. Eric's got to be feeling good with the overpair. Yang's not going anywhere, and Al's got a beautiful open ender.
Yeah, an interesting spot here, Will, for Eric is the 3-better.
But I saw him play.
He's got that overpair, but against 2 ranges, could be in trouble sometimes.
Again, we're not going to go too deep into the strategy, guys,
Call him a
but
live stream, people see
this
how
is
you
a
play.
spot where all players are going to want to put
true.
more
I
money
played
in.
with him in person, and he was
I wonder
bluffing
if Al will
75,000.
think about a raise here.
80. Nick Airball was picking him off.
Yeah. Gotta switch it up. People see your patterns.
21.
I like this bet a lot. Puts a lot of pressure on these guys. But he's going to get called in at least one spot because, I mean, this is a great flop for both Eric and Yang's hand. But it's not a happy spot if you're the mad genius here. I got to figure out where he got that jacket from. Mad genius calls, and Yang just got to be thinking, my tens, what are they good? They are good, but he can't know that. Kind of a gross spot for him. He folds.
I got a pot, ladies and gentlemen.
Al's going to need to hit or keep betting to win this one. And that's a brick. It's a pretty awful card for Al. Is he going to try to keep repping a hand, or is he going to pump the brakes here? I mean, it just looks like Eric has what he has, except it kind of looks like he has even stronger.
20,000.
But Al's not going to stop. He did just announce he wasn't going to bluff Helmuth, but I guess the same isn't true for Eric. I can't see Eric folding at this point to this size.
No chance.
I mean, that jacket has to cost more than 20. He makes the call. Al's really going to need a hit here. I'm kind of interested to see what he does on the river. Is he going to bluff this? Oh, man. Decision time for Al. It's got to be for all of it if he does. I think you got to just rip it here with the pot size. You're hoping he folds it, makes a miracle fold with an overpair, and you can't give him a good price.
Yeah, hard to not want to bluff 5 high.
He gives up. Eric's going to be happy to take this one down. Can't imagine he would try to go for value here, but then again, what do I know? He might be thinking about getting a little slice here.
Yeah, 70.
Hoping Al has a 7 that he got frisky with.
10 seconds.
Chatty table.
Well, I'm trying. They're in a.
No, I know.
It is funny. We haven't heard a lot from Robbie today.
So bad. Just kidding.
She has been very quiet.
big pot.
Typically a highly entertaining figure.
Yeah, I think as the day goes on, she'll probably heat up a little bit. Maybe she's just getting familiar. And wow, Eric is going to go for some value. This man is a player.
Ooh-wee. Nice hand, Eric.
Thanks.
If you're just joining us, 30 minutes down in the stream, Bally presents live at the bike, the world's longest running high-stakes poker series. 100,
yeah,
200,
come
no
back
limit,
soon. I'm
$200
sure
big
we'll
blind
agree.
Annie. Yield.
Live at the bike.
Yeah, your dreams come true.
On Valentine's
Like if
Day.
he was been a nice guy about it, it would have sucked. Like, oh God. Like he didn't even put on a show for me. It's like, oh God, I've been baiting this guy all day, and
Hey, Berkey, what are the odds of Phil coming back with $1 million stack tomorrow morning?
Literally 0. Exactly 0, for sure.
Would you give me 10,000
if
to
Bill's
1?
in, I'm in tomorrow.
No, but
Wait.
Because I'll loan him $1 million. Sure.
I don't think he needs the loan. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Raise to 6,000.
But that would be the G move to do, right? Like, storm out, come back with a fucking mill, and be like, let's go.
Well, the action does not stop just because Helmut's gone.
But then
Looks like Robbie opened, got 3-bet by Berkey, and Eric coming in with the cold 4 with ace-6 suited. And Berkey's loving life here with ace-king off.
the one goes to like 1.5.
I don't think Berkey's going to play this like Helmuth. I think he's going to want to put
Shit
more
happens
money
when
in.
you're party naked.
Yeah.
But he just calls. Gives Mad Genius a chance to win another pot. Mad Genius is running out of real estate, and he's still shooting it up with the ace-6 suited.
Bet, raise, call.
Not a good flop for either player.
But I didn't get stacked.
Yeah.
I mean, Mad Genius
the king
checks.
saved you.
No, I think he wanted the pot
He
spread
doesn't
there.
check. He just wanted to spread the pot. He's
But
going to
then
bet.
the way I looked at my hand and I was like, oh. I was like,
It's a
Wine's
podcast,
flowing, hard to
yeah,
keep up
like
with
I
the
was-
pot.
Berkey's going to call because the bet is too small for him to fold, but he's not loving
I was
life.
like, he's only gonna he's only gonna call me if he has a king. So I was,
That was a $100,000 king.
yeah.
What's worse is if that's not like a 8 in the middle. Well,
Turn
no,
pairs the 9.
I had a.
It's a really good
someone
card
had
for
the king or
Berkey.
whatever, and similar, but the other guy had king.
Imagine he's going to slow down and check, and I think Berkey's going to be happy to just try to get this to showdown.
So like the same
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of
that
setup,
big, yeah, yeah.
king, 8.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not
No,
exactly
you
those
can't get
cards,
away.
but
There's no way you can. King 8.
So no, but I bet
The river's a
into
10
it
of
and
hearts. It
you're,
opens
like,
the door
shoved,
for
and I'm,
Mad
like,
Genius. He's
fucking
not going to
snap
like
it.
it with his hand,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you never know with this guy.
I'm like, I mean,
much.
I'm like,
He gives
fucking
up.
always queen, please.
Berkey
And
may try to bluff,
obviously
but it doesn't matter. He's going to win it.
Ace high.
It happens sometimes.
Berkey's going to take it down. The Mad Genius loses a rare pot. He's still got way too many chips in front of himself. We need a color up ASAP. Berkey can barely even shuffle his chips with that stack next to him.
Eric, don't give it to Berkey, like out of all people.
We're back in the action. I hope the chat is having a good night. A lot of legends out there tonight. Joey Ingram, Landon Tice, some of the brightest young minds in the game joining us.
Buddy, come to daddy.
But the action is not stopping. We have a come to daddy announced.
Jesus, I fold.
Eric's going to shoot it up, and Berkey is going nowhere with a beautiful queen jack of spades. This could be a chance for him to get some money back from the genius. Berkey checks. He's got a gutter. He's got and he's got 2 overcards.
Now you'll have more money.
He's not going anywhere. That genius bets 5K with his pocket fives. Berkey calls.
I was not expecting.
The reason they do that.
Turn is a complete brick.
Right. I mean, like the fact that all the pros got stacked. What a night.
Turn goes check, check. Berkey's going to need a bluff to win this pot. He gives up. Genius is going to take it down with the fives.
Ooh, yeah.
Ship another one
I mean, I
his
guess
way.
For them, it's great.
Berkey taps the table. Consummate pro, but inside, you know the heat is starting to rise. He's stuck over 125,000
It must be like.
and just been sitting in direct, close.
I wasn't in the mindset.
Folds around, and Eric is not stopping.
You see?
Two
Always
two
dependable.
yellow 1K chips.
Coming.
And Yang knows it's coming.
I mean, it's pretty easy. A lot of you fuckers will raise.
Disgusting.
Eric's got sevens with a spade draw. Yang's got middle pair. Check, check.
I'm raising. I only have kings and aces. That's it. 2 hands.
Not true. Not true though.
I don't
Stop lying.
think that's true.
Not
No?
true.
I just realized Yang hasn't said a word
Not
tonight.
true.
Yang's been very solid.
It just hit me.
He said a few words earlier, but he's been on the quieter side. His speaking VPIP has been very low.
What did I have? Not good. See?
I don't know. Your fault was good.
And Yang bets the river, and Eric raises to 15K. The Mad Genius is not done yet. He doesn't want this money to go to waste. Yang is in the tank, though. He's got 2 pair. He's up against a crazy man. I think he might sniff this out, but it's a really, really good bet from Eric because Yang just doesn't have that much to call with. The chips are stacked. Eric's finally dipped below 600,000. He doesn't like it, so he's going to get those chips back.
That's crazy. So wild.
No, it didn't. It got better.
No, I said it came out of the mouth.
Can the race car driver sniff this out? The Mad Genius speeding around a corner, trying to get to the finish line. He's got a lot of cars too, the Mad Genius. Already offered Berkey a Ferrari tonight.
I hope the mic didn't catch
You make
that.
it fun. You make it fun. You make it fun. Sticking around with being sticky as fuck with that shit.
Yeah, alligator skin.
Alligator skin, all right, but you do shed those alligators.
Shove the short stack.
Shed once in a
Yang
while.
with another time chip. He doesn't know what to do. Mad Genius has got him in the blender. Just does not know what to do. And that's what great poker players do. They put you in these disgusting spots. Mad Genius, putting my man in the blender, one for the road. This is what he's here for. The money's secondary. He's here to crush. Tell Yang is completely torn. He's looking. He's going to put it in. Good call.
I got a pair of sevens. Got 2 bigs.
Good call. Great bluff. Really solid night from Yang. He's been, I'm not sure how much he's up, but he has played really well. For a guy who drives race cars, he sure knows his way around the poker table.